Okay, hi guys. Welcome to New Year, New You, a more natural lifestyle. So this class is all about revisiting your goals, but maybe if you have new goals, I could share some just suggestions on how to support it. I will be going over five categories that can support your health goals using your oils or just natural solutions in general. I will be using the tool. It's the doTERRA Live Guide, and it's actually this one. I think most of you have seen this. I typically send this out on inside the welcome packets when you first enroll with me, but I know it's a lot of information, so I wanted to take this time to really kind of make it easier to understand. I'm here to help you if you have any questions, but I will be using this tool as a way to really customize a wellness plan for you. So congratulations, you have the natural solutions in your fingertips. And let's see how we can support your health goals this new year. Okay. Okay, I actually want to read this really quickly because of where the natural healthcare movement is going. So ready to discover self-directed health. That's what we all are doing. When we have essential oils, we are pretty much taking our healthcare in our own hands. So we're envisioning a life where finding solutions is simple with a reference guide. And I will share with you guys some reference guides that I love to use. I don't know everything, and so I definitely use two guides that are very credible and I trust. You could definitely go online and look up, different ailments and what, which oils can help with that. But for me, I prefer to have it like research backed or have some kind of credibility. So there are two tools. One is the My Essential Life app, which is the same one as the I think it's called My Essential Life book, and you can buy that online. It's like $25, but it has all the oils you can think of. It also, you can target it per ailment. So let's say you have a cold, you look up the cold section, and it'll have the different oils that could support healing you from that cold. Okay. So let's see. So if you have a box of doTERRA's essential oils at your fingertips, you are prepared to address 80% of your healthcare priorities. For those times when you need support from a specialist, partnering with a practitioner who supports you in finding the best scientific and natural solutions. Again, if you started off with a kit that has the top 10 oils, you actually have the tools to address 80% of your healthcare needs. Ranging from allergies to when you have a fever, you have an infection, I mean, just when you have sleep problems, I mean, just so much. And if you need like a refresher on that course, I do teach an intro class to essential oils pretty frequently throughout the month. So just you're welcome to join us and me if you are interested in that class. Okay, so living a wellness lifestyle. Again, I mentioned that to live a more natural lifestyle, there are 5 categories that doTERRA can support you in. There's actually 6 categories in a wellness lifestyle. The first one is the proactive medical care. doTERRA does not support that right now. That one is just pretty much when you see a physician, you get physicals, all that, the testings. That is something that right now doTERRA does not support, but all the other categories in regards to informed self-care, reducing toxic load, rest and managing stress, exercise and eating right, doTERRA can support those health goals for you. So I kind of wanted to take some time really quickly. I had a 2 p.m. class, and I want to kind of give us time to really rate ourselves in terms of where we are at this moment, because it does change, right? How you are with your lifestyle may be different from a year ago, but also even a month ago, 6 months ago. So it's kind of good to check in with yourself where you're at today and see what is your priorities. So I will use this tool, and I'll go over each category. I'll do it with you guys too. I already know my scores because I did it from earlier today, but it gives me an idea of like how long it takes to kind of think of, kind of assess yourself where you're at. So in regards to eating right, so first, how you rate yourself is going to be 1, very poor. You're just you're not there yet, right? Like you're just not at where you want to be. And 10 is perfect. You're already there. You have no problems, and you think you feel that you're rocking that category. Okay. And then 5 is like average. So in regards to eating right, where do you feel you rate yourself? 1 being you eat very poorly on a daily basis. And 10 is you're eating perfectly, no room for improvement. And then 5 is just average. Maybe you indulge here and there, but you eat most days pretty healthy. So I am going to do that as well. You can keep it in your mind. It's good to know at the end of the 5 categories which one you will score maybe the lowest, just to see where you're at. Where did my pen go? Okay. Okay. And then for exercise is anything doing with staying active, being strong, moving around, but also, yeah, just exercise. Where do you feel you're at? 1 being you are not exercising, or you're not moving. I don't want to say exercise. I feel like when someone says exercise, that's like a structured activity, but you could like walk 3 miles a day, and that's amazing, so I want to say movement. How are you staying active? Where do you feel you are at? 1 being you're not staying active at all on a daily basis. 10, you're killing it. Most athletes are a 10, or also somebody who's just super athletic. And then 5 is just an average, maybe like 3 days a week you're being active, 4 days. Okay. And then the next one is rest and managing stress. So resting means relaxing after a long day, maybe from work. You have a stressful job. Are you able to relax when you get home? How are you managing your stress? And that it's in regards to your emotions. Are you feeling like you're managing your emotions well throughout the day? Or also just, it doesn't have to be emotions, just maybe how life treats you, right? Maybe there's issues with your job, at your job. Were you able to manage that? Were you able to kind of walk away from that and not really affect your emotional health? How do you feel you rate yourself with resting, relaxing? Also having restful sleep is important. So that's part of relaxing. Are you getting deep sleep? As well as managing your stress on a daily basis. From 1 to 10, 1 being really low, and 10, you are okay. You're perfect from that. I want to say, okay. And then the next one, the last 2 categories, is reducing toxic load. So you might not know what that means. Reducing toxic load is that aside from nature, everywhere has toxins, especially the air inside your home, your environment. If you have toxic chemicals, if you have household cleaning products that has a lot of chemicals, also skincare. A lot of people use skincare that is highly man-made, not natural. Maybe even your toothpaste, maybe the foods that you eat. Sometimes some people's intestines or digestive system is not the greatest, not the healthiest gut. So that's what it means by reducing toxic load. Do you feel you are really reducing toxic load, using more healthy products, safer products for your body and for your environment? So 1 being poor, 10 being you probably live in the woods, and I don't know, you don't have any products that will harm you or the environment, which is pretty rare, right? Okay. And then the last one is informed self-care. How do you feel you are at in terms of the everyday inconveniences, the annoyances, like a headache, when you get hurt, when you get a cut? Do you know what to use in terms of natural solutions to really care for yourself? I feel like most women kind of know how to care for themselves when they have a headache, but there's some that are not, especially if you're not using natural solutions. So if you're popping an Advil when you have a headache, you are taking care of that headache, but that's not the healthiest way. So I would say, how well do you feel in terms of you using natural solutions as your first line of care? One being you don't use it at all, 10 being you use it all the time, and 5 is kind of average. You kind of mix a few products that are not natural, they're not the healthiest for you, but you also have some natural products and some healthier products for you to heal those everyday annoyances, those everyday issues. I'm gonna say, okay. So now that I hope this this time allowed you to figure out where you are at, which one is maybe the least amount in terms of where you have more needs, more room for improvement, and which one you're probably rocking it. You're just like, I'm really strong at that, I'm good in that. With that said, I am recording this for everyone else who was interested in joining it, but I know there's only a few people who joined in tonight. If you are open to share, which one do you actually want to prioritize? What is your priority in terms of your health goals? And I do want to note, just because you have a low score in one category doesn't mean that's your priority to find natural solutions for, if that makes sense. So for example, like maybe you're not eating right, but you're like, oh, I don't need natural solutions for that, but I really want managing stress or getting more restful sleep. So if you are open to it, maybe put it in the chat, or you can unmute yourself, just kind of share what's your top priority, so I can actually focus on that, just because I can kind of customize this class a little bit for you guys, since there's only a few of us here. I will touch base in all the categories, but I will start off. Where's my chat? So for me, that's my priority right now. That doesn't mean that's my lowest score, but that's my priority. And if you guys want to use your chat, feel free to write yours in, and then I'm gonna move on. Okay. Okay, so for eating right, let me just think. Can everyone see that? Elise said, me too. It's usually not a problem for me, but work has been great lately. Yeah, I can only imagine what you go through, Elise. Okay, so I need all this. Is that Serenity? It's got cut off. I think it says Serenity. Yeah. I'm going to share with you some other maybe helpful oils and products that might be helpful for you to try as well. So for eating right, you give your body what it needs and it will thrive. That's what they say, right? So there's also another saying, everything we eat feeds disease or it fights disease. Okay, so I feel like most people try to eat healthy, but not everybody eats perfectly. Okay, and the reason why I say that is, even if you are the best eater, there's always even the slightest room for improvement. You can never eat perfectly because of the way the farming practices are nowadays, the way how things are sourced. And then also sometimes you just don't have access to fresh food all the time. Maybe it has to be brought in from somewhere. So at one point it was maybe preserved for that transportation to get to your home. It's always not like we're in the farm and we're picking our vegetables, we're fishing for our fish in the pond. So nobody eats perfectly, right? Actually in America, and you guys probably know this because in America, the way they regulate food is pretty scary, as you guys probably know, right? A lot of the foods that America sells is actually banned in different countries, and so, with that said, we have to also be proactive in what we want to consume, do our own research, right? And also in America, we are all mineral deficient. That's kind of known, just the way we mass produce a lot of food, and it's not really it's not cared for as maybe back in the day. Maybe our ancestors was like farming, loving on their cows, loving on the crops. Now it's just like mass produced, right? So with that said, they farm in a faster pace, and it's really not as nutrient dense as it was back in the day. So what do you do about that? What like right, we need a solution. The solution most doctors says is just eat more vegetables, eat more fruits, and that's great advice, but it's not realistic. Some people, there's actually a study, and I think it was on the New York Times, and I don't know exactly where you can find the study, but they posted in the New York Times that the orange that we eat today, if you were to have the same equivalence of that orange back when like our ancestors were, still alive, you actually have to eat 8 oranges to have the same nutritional equivalence as that orange as our ancestors. And it's just because of the farming practices. So yes, we can eat 8 oranges, but do we really eat 8 oranges to make up for that? We don't. So the number one product that doTERRA carries, I'm going to share with you. And if you want to feel good, if you don't even know where to start with natural solutions, if you just were like, I want to change my lifestyle, I don't know where to start, I would say start with yourself, because you will feel the difference yourself. This Lifelong Vitality Pack, I don't know if you guys can see it well, it's a 3-pack. So this is a number one product doTERRA sells. It took me, I'm not a pill taker, a supplement taker for a long time. It actually took me 9 months to even be open to the idea to try supplements, especially with doTERRA. But last year, me and Holland actually decided to try it together. And I took this, and it took me consistently. I didn't feel a difference in the first week. Second week, it's kind of like, but the end of second week, I definitely felt the difference. My mind was more on point. I felt like I was able to focus more. I didn't have like that brain fog. I also was feeling physically better. And then the most important one that I really did notice was that I was actually managing my stress better, my emotions better, which is kind of crazy. And I didn't know that would actually happen. So for me, it took me 2 weeks of taking the Lifelong Vitality Pack consistently every day to notice a difference. When I don't take it, I will notice. And I'm still trying to be like this supplement taker. And there are days that I don't take it, and I will notice it. I will notice that I'm like, oh crap, like I didn't take it, I'm already out and about, and I will notice I'm not on point. So it really affects me. I highly recommend trying it. I didn't mention this. So in my last class, some people didn't know that they have a membership with doTERRA. So you're in this class, you're invited because you ended up getting a starter kit with me, and you have free membership. So if you didn't know that, you have a free doTERRA membership. You actually get 25% off all the doTERRA products within a year of purchasing your kit, okay, or your starter kit, whatever you purchase through me. So with this, you actually get it for 25% off. You could also try this. It has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you try it for 30 days straight consistently and you don't feel a difference, just return it, and it just didn't work for you. You have up to 45 days to actually return all the bottles, so you can complete the 30 days. I challenge you to try it, because you will feel a difference, because there's so many people. I've never heard anybody who took this did not feel a difference. I do want to kind of really quickly share with you what each bottle is, because it's like our foundation, it's our health, right? Like I said, if you don't know where to start, I would say start with your foundation, with your body, with your health. So the first one is the EO Omega. So this is your essential oil omega complex. This is like it has the fish oils. If you are, you don't eat meat or fish or anything like that, there's a vegan version. So they're only going to use like plant oils. The EO Omega, it actually supports hormones in men and women. It's an antioxidant. It protects the overall cell and body. What's really cool is also supports the cell growth, your brain development, muscle activity, immune function, and joint health. So all of that with this one bottle will support that. The next one is the Alpha CRX. So this one, I feel like if you go take any supplement, take this one. because this is the, so we're all comprised of cells. When people get ill and sick, their cells are compromised, right? And so with this one, it actually supports your cell. It's a cellular vitality complex. It supports cellular energy, and it's naturally cleansing. So our cells renew. And so this one will support the function of your cell. It helps with inflammation. It's an antioxidant. It also helps with metabolism. And so I feel like a lot of people who train a lot, who's like their body's always breaking down, they're challenging themselves. Maybe you're a mom, or maybe you have a stressful job, or you're just a person. This is super, super helpful for you to really support your cells. And then the last one is the Microplex VMZ. V means vitamins, M means minerals. So it's a whole food multivitamin and supplement. So like I was saying, you can eat almost perfectly, but you're still always going to miss some kind of nutrients or minerals. So this actually helps bridge that gap. And you don't have to do the work. If you go to a supplement store, there's so many different supplements, so many different dosages. You don't even know where to start. I used to be like, when I tried to take supplements, I'd always take the highest dosage. But actually, if you didn't know this, your body could only consume a certain amount of dosage to have it the most beneficial. And so with this one, they what's amazing about doTERRA, which I love, they have a science department, they have a research department. So these scientists already figured all that out, the perfect dosage for what your body can absorb. And it's all here. You don't have to figure out the dosages. So the Microplex also, it's pretty much whatever you're missing on a daily basis with your vitamins and minerals. You're not eating as perfectly, that you'll get that covered. Most people are nutrition deficient, and I do want to let you guys know the pill is in whole food form, meaning it's not compressed, it's not like minimized. It's actually the actual it's a big pill because it's in whole food form. And so just to let you guys know that it's all natural. So it's a pretty big, you can take it. Trust me, Holland taught me how to take it. I take like 4 pills, and I just drink water, and it's fine. I used to take it one at a time, and that's why I hated taking pills. But he's like, why do you take it one at a time? Just do this. And he had a trick. He just took 2 times. And totally doable. It's all your mindset, you guys. When you take pills and you're like, I'm not a pill taker, it was definitely my mindset. So yeah, definitely try that one. If you want to feel better physically, manage your stress better, your emotions better. And then if you have like that brain fog, if you ever get that brain fog, you feel tired throughout the day for whatever reason, try this. It's maybe your body not thriving at its peak potential. Okay. And then there's other supplements. I don't want to go over through it, but there is a supplement section with doTERRA. Feel free to check it out. I do want to mention the digest. There's a Terrazyme. So that one will help digest food properly. That's a really good one. It's actually going to take all the nutrients that you need and then not process the ones that you don't need. And then PB Assist, that's the probiotic. It's really good for immune support, for your gut health. People say if you have good gut health, you probably have minimal health issues. They say it's all in your gut, right? So PB Assist also helps with gut health. Okay. Let's see. And then this one, I will email you guys the PDF form of this if you don't have, if I never mailed it out to you, so you guys can review it on your own. This section is just kind of cool recipes. I don't want to go over it. But you can definitely take a look at that when I send you that PDF file. So exercising. Exercising is regular exercise strengthens the muscles and supports the cardiovascular, circulatory, and lymphatic system, among other crucial benefits. So staying active and strong, that's what I say. It's not exercising, because I feel like exercising is like, go take a class, and it's like, I feel like it's forced. So just being active, whether it's walking, taking a class, doing whatever you want. But some people, there's something that's preventing them from being active. Whether it's pains in their bodies, I don't know, anything, right? So this section is going to talk about supporting people that, oils, natural solutions that will support you to be more active, because maybe you have pains, or maybe you have goals with managing a healthier weight, whether it's weight gain or weight loss. It's just managing a healthier weight for your body. If you are your focus is managing healthier weight, there is a line called Slim and Sassy. That one is more like a metabolic blend. It helps with your metabolism. It's a blend of different single oils. Really cool to try. They have the gum version too, but just know that they have one for managing your weight. Also, and this one is maybe a lot of people are know about this. They get started with like Deep Blue as well. A lot of people in the community is also in the jiu-jitsu community or is in some kind of martial arts or like very active. And so this is really popular with my customers. So the Deep Blue is something when you have aches and pains. This is like the cooling and the warming sensation, all natural. There's also a lotion-based version of this one. So it's good to like put in your gym bag, or if you don't want to do the mixing from the Deep Blue, get the lotion version. For people who get a crash midday while they're working, maybe you're drinking a bunch of coffee, you get a coffee during the day, maybe an energy drink, and you want to try a natural solution or a better one that doesn't have that crash, try this one. This is called Mito Max. It's an energy and stamina complex. So this one actually helps with your energy and your stamina without having to rely on coffee or energy drink. So it's really good to take in the beginning of your day, but also you can take it halfway through your day when you feel like you're kind of getting tired. And then also some people, they're not active because they have so much pains in their body. There is a Deep Blue polyphenol complex. And so this one is actually targeting healing pains in your body internally. So if this oil, the lotion base also is not enough, try healing your body, all those pains internally, and they have this one, okay? Next one is, I think this is the most popular one. Most people come to me when they want to know about essential oils. They come to me about this, about how to relax more and how to really manage their stress. So I want to read this slowly because it's really interesting. Sleep improves mood and gives your body the opportunity to repair and renew. So approximately 80% of health problems are estimated to be the result of persistent stress. So essential oils provide dynamic support for getting consistent quality sleep and managing stress. So I didn't do the research, but I can speculate that some people, they get really, really ill. There is a tie to it that they're probably also super stressed out, whether they're super stressed out with relationships, job, finances, family, just anything in general. I would say there's a tie. I don't know if you guys agree as well, but there's usually a tie of like somebody who's super, super ill is they're probably stressed out at some point, right? So it's super important that we really manage our stress well, and we're also sleeping and resting. When I don't know if this is you go to sleep, maybe you're in bed for 8-10 hours, you wake up, or even 6 hours, and you're still tired, okay? Maybe it's because you're actually not hitting that deep sleep, that restful sleep. So even if you have all the time, but you're not getting to that deep sleep, you're waking up already in a disadvantage, I would say, on how you can manage your stress throughout your day when you didn't sleep well. So this section will really help you with that. If Elise mentioned it, Serenity. So if you have problems with your sleep, there is a blend, especially for restful sleep. It's called Serenity. You can put this in a diffuser, diffuse it throughout the night. What I like to tell people and suggest is if sleeping well and relaxing is super important to you, I would say diffuse Serenity throughout the night and then add Serenity Restful Complex. So some people take tea, like chamomile tea, something to like relax them. This one is actually a great duo to take right before you go to bed. This knocks me out. So just be careful because I guess it depends on, for me, I have a little one and I can only take this Serenity Complex when I know I can sleep for a long period of time because it knocks me out. And I don't know about you guys, but if anyone's ever tried to wake you up when you're in deep sleep, you're not happy, right? So for me, I actually can't take this all the time because I need that like at least like 6 hours of like no disturbance. And if I know I won't be able to get that, I won't even take this. But you have issues. Hi, Deanna. Definitely take the Serenity soft gels. Another reason why people may not sleep well is they're sick. So if you're sick, there's an oil called On Guard. That's really good for immune. I love taking this when I'm sick internally, but you can also diffuse this. If you have a cold, if you have allergies, if you have if I don't know if it's you, but if maybe your partner snores, somebody snores in the room and you can't sleep because of that, try Breathe Oil. Breathe is a respiratory blend. Diffuse it right next to that person who's snoring. It will help relieve their airways as well. Okay, and then the last thing I want to talk about, sleeping. Okay, I think Anel has this one because you started off with the emotional aromatherapy line. This is the best diffuser I feel that doTERRA has. Most diffusers has a 4-hour setting and it gets cut off. The Lumo diffuser is the perfect diffuser to go overnight because it's 10 hours and it's not continuous misting, it's actually intermittent. So every 10 minutes, the oils gets misted. So what I love about this is I use this for Kyra's room, so my baby's room. And so I turn it on, I let that thing go on for like 30 minutes. So when we go in, it's already smelling super relaxed. And then when she wakes up, it's still on. So as you know, like the pedal diffuser, the basic one that most Star kits come with, it shuts off in 4 hours and you are going to sleep for more than 4 hours. So definitely try the Lumo diffuser if sleep is important for you. And then emotional balance. So stress contributes if you're having a hard time managing your emotions. And I was like that until I found oils that really help you. And I'm going to share with you one oil that saved my emotions. I love this one. If you haven't seen this wheel is pretty amazing. So emotional aromatherapy line, you can only apply this diffusing and topically, but they have like motivate, cheer, passion, forgive, console, peace. My favorite is motivate because I can do this. I actually like to diffuse this when I'm goal setting during the day. It smells like citrus oils. It's very uplifting. But there's other oils that supports other emotions. Console is a really good one. I feel like this is like a perfect gift oil for somebody going through a hard time and you don't really know how to support them. I would gift this because it's kind of just like if you're feeling down, need a little support, smell this or diffuse this. Surprisingly, actually, they feel a lot better. And then this one, forgive. Maybe you had a tough day, like a shitty day, and you need to forgive yourself. Take forgive, or maybe you need to forgive someone. So what's cool about this is so here's motivate, right? Motivate will smell minty and citrus. And so these are all the emotions that support motivate. Isn't that cool? So if you have an emotion and you don't know which oil to take, look at this wheel and it's actually going to show which oil you can take and it will support it. And then I want to share really quickly about Copaiba. I don't know if you guys know about Copaiba. So that is a new oil that doTERRA carries. They just started carrying it last year. It's sourced from Brazil. So that oil, they call it the new CBD oil. Okay, so that is the oil that actually helps with my anxiety. I will take that every day, or when I feel like I have 2 bottles. I don't think, except for On Guard, I think all my other oils, it's just like I only have 1 bottle. That's the oil that I have one with me all the time, and then I have one at home, no matter what. And so, so with this oil, I'm not a science geek or anything like that. So I hope I explain this as as user friendly as possible. So CBD, it's a chemical compound positive. Copaiba, it's a chemical compound positively affects the brain, entire neurological system, and all connecting body systems. The founder of doTERRA is a doctor, and he said the best oil aside from frankincense is Copaiba, and Copaiba is like only $35. It's a super cheap oil, but it's so highly valued that you can actually order Copaiba only once a month. They actually, where they source it, it's not growing abundantly, so they actually have to monitor it. And so each member of doTERRA can only get 1 Copaiba oil because it's that good. Maybe they'll start selling it in a higher rate, but right now you can't even get more than 1 per month. So the reason why this is like the new CBD oil is because of the the same characteristics of, do you guys know about that plant that people smoke that helps them relax, right? So a lot of people compare that to copaiba. The difference with this one is that this one has BCP. I don't think I'm going to say this right. It's like beta caryophyllene. So it really helps with like anxiety and depression. So just emotions in general. It's one of the cannabinoids. And so with that plant that a lot of people smoke with, it helps them relax, but it also comes with THC. THC is what makes it pretty much illegal. It has a lot of, it doesn't have that calming effect. It actually has a reverse effect. And so with copaiba, you have the same similar properties as that plant, but it doesn't have THC at all. What's actually really cool, and you can read this online, is that the characteristics of of that plant, right, has less amounts of the benefits of what you get for that relieves your anxiety or your depression. So you actually have the highest amount of that benefit, the calming for the anxiety and depression in copaiba versus that plant that is super, super popular. So it's worth a try. It's highly valued. It is regulated in doTERRA, managing that they can't sell it at high rates. This is the oil that saves my emotions, to be honest. I highly recommend this. Whenever anyone says they have anxiety, they're suffering from some kind of like depression symptoms, I always say try copaiba first under the tongue every day, and then whenever you are feeling anxiety. Okay. So reducing toxic load, we have 2 more left. Oh my gosh, it's 9:42. I'm going to speed this up really quick. So reducing toxic load, this is actually my favorite category. The reason why it's my favorite category is I save a lot of money on this one, on this category. So they say nature experiences cycles of releasing and renewing. Our bodies also benefit from seasons of cleansing and focused detox for renewal. So there's ways to reduce toxic load. One is internally. If you guys know, a lot of people do cleanses, especially in the beginning of the new year, whether it is a juice cleanse, a supplement cleanse, I don't know, a water cleanse with like pepper, cayenne pepper, and lemon. There's so many different cleanses. What's amazing about doTERRA is they did all the work for you. There's also research and a science lab to back up all of this, right? So it's a 30-day cleanse. If this is important for you, definitely check it out. And it's all right here. Why would you cleanse? So cleansing at least once a year is really, really beneficial for you because it will enhance your mood. It will enhance your metabolism. It will support healthier weight. It will improve your digestive function, improve elimination and natural detox process of the body, and support your nervous system and increase energy. So if you feel you need to improve in any of these categories, try a cleanse. For me, this is probably, if you take a lot of my classes or you watch my lives and stuff, I do this a lot. I put a lot of citrus oils, lemon, grapefruit, lime, any of those citrus oils actually is a gentle detox. So I do like a daily detox already. So that's that. I wanted to share, where do you feel you are at reducing your toxic load? So there's for natural self-care, there's different areas. Skincare, my skincare is 100% doTERRA. It took me 6 months to fully transition. I used to buy the most expensive serums, the retinols, the creams, everything to make sure my skin was not aging or not breaking out or anything. And so for me to make the switch to all natural was really scary for me. I did it, and I've been on it for almost a year, fully transitioned almost like, I would say 9 months. And I highly recommend it. They have specific lines. The Virage is very gentle. There's the Essential line. I think the Skincare Essential line or something like that. That's the anti-aging line. And they also have the HD Clear Kit. That's when people are more prone to like breakouts or acne. I actually like to mix it depending on what products I like. I can share that with you in another class or just DM me if you're interested. I do want to talk about the On Guard toothpaste though. We only use On Guard toothpaste. We started when I wanted to bring this in our home. I asked Holland, "Can we try this On Guard toothpaste?" It's such a simple way to reduce your toxic products, right? Just like toothpaste, we always use it every day. So with this one, It doesn't bubble up, so it doesn't have that fake bubble, but I like it. We tried it once and we haven't gone back. We always buy this. We buy like 2 a month. It's like, I think $5, like $5, $6. And so I just pretty much all this, I used to buy at Sephora or Target because I get 25% off from doTERRA. You guys get that too because you have free membership from that kit that you got. But also, what was I going to say? Oh, it's all non-toxic. I like to go with doTERRA. So all of this I buy with doTERRA. I don't even go to Target anymore. I don't buy my household cleaning products from them. I don't buy my toothpaste, my bath products. I don't buy it from Target anymore. I actually buy it from here. So I do want to talk about On Guard toothpaste. This is a little cool test, and I just recently found out about this. I want to share with you. On your toothpaste, if you ever look maybe after class, and on the back of your toothpaste, it's going to say, and it's pretty scary, if you consume more than what is required when you're brushing your teeth, which is like about a pea size, you actually have to seek medical help or call the poison control. And so that's kind of like, for me, I have a baby, so I'm like, wait, what? She's learning how to brush her teeth, and she likes to eat the toothpaste, right? So that's pretty scary. And it's weird because we brush our teeth every day. We use toothpaste every day. I bet you most people don't even know that because we don't read the back of the label. And so that's pretty scary. So take a look at that. I'm sure 100%, unless you're using a doTERRA On Guard toothpaste or an all-natural toothpaste, it's going to say that. Like if you consume more than, or you swallow more than like a pea size, you actually have to call poison control or seek medical help. And that's scary, what we put in our mouth, that we have to spit it out for sure, right? So that's just scary. So try the On Guard toothpaste. It's healthier. It's a easy switch. And if you don't like it, you just go back to what you were doing. There's also the natural cleaning section, On Guard cleaner. This is all my multi-purpose cleaner. This actually lasted me about almost a year. I just replaced mine. It took me a year to replace. And this is for multi-purpose cleaners. There's laundry detergent. If you have sensitive skin, you have a newborn, this doesn't have dyes, fragrances, synthetic chemicals, any of that, I would do the laundry detergent. Okay, then the last one is the informed self-care. So this one is pretty much making it a habit to use natural solutions as your first line of defense. So these are just like your everyday annoyances or simple health issues that you have. If you have a headache, this is a great product to try. Correct-X is their all natural Neosporin. I love to use that on my lips as well. On Guard beadlets, this is for immune boost. On Guard sanitizing mist, if you want to make sure that you're not collecting germs, especially in this season, have that in your purse. I love to use this one, and then I'll make my own because I just really like the bottle. But these are just like your everyday annoyances, daily habits that you might come across that you could use. This area is more targeted support depending on the body systems. I don't want to go over that, but you guys can definitely take a look at that when you see the PDF file. And then last I want to share is customizing your wellness plan. Okay, so whatever you decide today, it doesn't mean you're buying it today unless you want to, but this is kind of just like a wish list, right? We're probably going to forget if we don't kind of take a mental note of what we just saw. And so I'm just going to go over each category, the products in there. And if you feel like that's something you want to consider in the future, kind of jot it down. And at least you're creating a wish list for yourself. So the Eating Right, again, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, 30-day money back guarantee. Definitely try it if you want to really, really feel the difference. If you want to change something and be healthier with your lifestyle, with you as with yourself, definitely try that one. There's a kids collection, other digestive support, exercise. Here's the lotion based Deep Blue for aches and pains. This is your energy drink or coffee replacement. The metabolic blend is your is kind of like managing your health or your weight. Managing your stress. If you have issues with sleep, definitely take Serenity. If you buy the Serenity oil with the soft gels, it's actually at a discount. It comes in a duo. Definitely get a diffuser. It's called Lotus diffuser. If you want a diffuser that lasts throughout the night. Emotional aromatherapy kit. They also have the touch version. Touch is a roller blend that you can apply to your skin, so you don't have to make it. They actually have that as well. doTERRA Balance is an emotional grounding blend as well. I like that one. It smells really pretty. Copaiba really works for me. I like to diffuse this one. Copaiba to take internally. They also have kits pre-made for you as well. Daily Health Habits has all the supplements. I think this is your feel-good kit. Got pains, internal health, athlete care. If you are very active and you need support with that, they actually have a kit. Calm and Harmony. So this one includes, I can already tell, some emotional oils like peace. They have the sleeping one, serenity oil, cedarwood. That's like a calming oil as well. So anything to calm you and give you more of a harmonious day or night. Reducing toxic load. Cleansing. So again, anything that's citrus based is a really good gentle detox. You could add what did they say? Grapefruit, lime, natural cleaning products here. Here's the skincare line. Here's the toothpaste. There's a shampoo and conditioner if you want an all-natural shampoo conditioner. 30-day cleanse if it's important for you to do a detox, like a really intense but really safe for you detox also. Do the Cleanse and Restore kit. Informed self-care. These are just like immune boosters. If you have menstrual cycle issues, you get pains, Claricalm is a good one. Oh, they have Copaiba here for anxiety, just system support. Past tense is your headaches. Intune is if you need to focus. I actually used to use this a lot when I would work, and I would put it in the back of my neck and roll it behind my ears. It really helps with focus. It has Roman chamomile, so it kind of actually allows you to relax a little bit and then, but also focus. And then they have all these other immune support kit. Okay, and so I typically do the one-on-ones. This lifestyle overview. As a one-on-one, like a phone call. And it's a little bit hard to do a wellness consult and customize your goals because it's a group setting. So if the information that you just saw and you find value in doing a one-on-one with me, it's free. Don't worry about it. You're my customer. I want to help you as much as I can. Just reach out to me. Let's schedule like a phone call and I will go over specifically just your goals and let's create a plan for you. Like whatever your goal is, I will help you. And this is what the tool I will use for you as well. Last thing I want to share, if you don't know, if you're not on LRP yet, if you don't know what Loyalty Rewards program yet, I'm going to share you a quick snapshot of what everybody got last year when they were on the Loyalty Rewards program. So this is a completely free program. You are a member already. You just have to place your first order on the LRP template. And so all these products every month, when you order 125 PV by the 15th of each month, you will get a free product. Last year, it was, I think, estimated over $300 worth of free product you will get completely free just for being part of Loyalty Rewards program. This month is grapefruit. I love grapefruit. It's a citrus oil. You can put it in your water. You can diffuse it in the bathroom. You can diffuse it for an uplift. I heard it's really good for cellulite when you like put it in a water bottle with a grapefruit and you put in your wherever your cellulite is. I need to try that. I haven't tried that yet. I definitely put it in my water a lot, and it definitely suppresses your appetite. So yeah, try this. So Loyalty Rewards program, really quick, what I want to share with you is if you're not on it, definitely be on it and just try it. Even if you're just going to place one order, it's worth a shot. You're going to get points back for every order that you place, and you get your shipping reimbursed. And so I'll show you really quickly what that looks like. Right now, I'm actually earning 30% back. For you, well, let me start with me. For me, I earn 30% back. So with a 100 PV order, I will earn $30 worth of free doTERRA product the next month. And it's any product I want to redeem. It's not like, you can't redeem it for diffusers, but any other product that has an oil. It could be like skincare. It can be anything you want, just not accessories. So for me, if to this month, I place a 100 PV order, I pay for shipping. That's $3.99. Next month, I will actually get $34 worth of points to spend on anything I want next month. Okay, it's super worth trying. You could always cancel anytime. It is a monthly customizable order. You can always cancel at any time. There's no penalties, nothing happens. You just lose all your points. So just make sure you redeem all your points if you ever want to cancel. Just know if you do ever cancel 1 month, you will go back to like 10%, or you're going to start all over again. I always say, for me, it's easy for me to keep LRP because, like I said, I don't go to Target to buy toothpaste anymore. Like our household cleaners, our hand washes, all that is all through doTERRA. So for me, I'm always ordering every month anyway. Super easy when you shift your buying to just like all natural doTERRA products using your 25% off. This month also, I just want to quickly share. So grapefruit, you get, if you order by the 15th, you get grapefruit for free, 125 PV. If you order, for any reason, you order a 200 PV order this month, by the 15th as well, you will get frankincense. So frankincense is the oil that you want to have. That is actually a super expensive oil. It retails at $93. I use that oil every day for my face. It fades dark spots. As you know, I'm like a skincare junkie. So I put that on my face. It's really good for inflammation. Holland's favorite oil is actually frankincense. He will use it with Deep Blue whenever he needs some kind of training support and reduces inflammation. It's really good for meditation. It smells really good, so you can actually diffuse it as well. It's really good. It's a good oil to have. It helps with your systems as well. It's $93 retails, but you can get it for free with a 200 PV order. So I say place a 200 PV order if you have some things that you want to buy by the 15th, and you get those 2 oils for free. If not, then you can just get grapefruit and place it by the 15th, or just get LRP. Just place any order on LRP within the month, and you get your shipping reimbursed, and then you get points back. You just don't get free oils. Okay. That is it, I think. I wanted to share with you guys. Let's share this really quick again. Anybody have any questions, or anyone want to share maybe their priorities? You know, I'm talking a lot. I talk for 2 hours straight today, you guys. But thank you so much for joining me. If nobody has any questions, I thought I had my chat on. Did I not? Oh, it is on the side. Let me just check. Okay. Yeah. So thank you again. That's all I wanted to share with you. Get on LRP. If you want me to do a really like one-on-one, like customized wellness plan for you, reach out to me. I'd love to help you. Let's crush our health goals for this year, and hopefully it's, you know, doTERRA can support it because you get 25% off anyway. And it's healthier for you. Okay, well, thanks guys. I'm gonna end it here. Getting texts, and I will talk to you guys later.